Hi crypto fans, welcome to CCS Cryptocurrency State. My name is Santiago, I'm a web developer and investor. And in today's video I'm going to give you my top 3 crypto to explode. These are 3 cryptos that are ready to pump in November and didn't yet. So I will explain why I'm choosing these 3 coins and I will give you some technical analysis about the coins too. Before we begin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel and click the bell to get the notifications. And without anything else, let's go into it. Hey guys, before going into the top 3 coins that I mentioned, I just want to say that Bitcoin has doing a retracement during the day today. So a couple of levels to watch is, well, if we go above 64, we continue going above 64 when you see this video tomorrow. And that will mean that we can consolidate here above the last all-time high of April. And that is extremely bullish. So being above 64 is what we wanted. Even if we keep those levels for a while, that doesn't matter. If we break that, then we have this previous level at $60,000 with 600. So between these levels, still we have confluence of this price action, and we are near the peak of the previous run, and above these levels, these other peaks of May and April. So being above 60 still is bullish. The problem is if we break 60 to the downside, then we can go directly to 52. You can see how we break 52 here and we go directly above 60 and held support around there. The same happened at these levels in beginning of the year. We went doing this ping pong between 52 and 60, but we didn't trade too much inside the range. You can see how we managed to go into these resistance levels, but we didn't consolidate too much in the level. The same happened here when we break it. We held 52 as resistance here, and now that we break it, we went directly above $60,000. So breaking $60,000 could lead a $52,000 quickly. So let's wait and be above 64 and be above 60 mainly. That will be the most important level. So for the top 3 crypto altcoins with an easy pump for me, my top 3 and why I choose these coins is because these coins are okay with these 4 precepts that I am telling here. The first one is that these coins are not in price discovery and have a good percentage to their last all-time high. So for example, Bitcoin, it was yesterday at 67. That is not a good level to enter a buy position because you don't have any previous price action to compare. You are in price discovery, so you don't really know what to do. So the coins that I am mentioned are below the last all-time high. And that is good because you have more chances to predict a little bit how the movements of the price could be doing. The second thing is that the TA supports an entry point, so I will be giving you my TA on these coins. Third, are not super new projects, so are solid projects with a good team, good partnerships and a trajectory in the space. This means that I am not giving you coins that just appear. These are not metaverse coins that just appear and doesn't have a market capitalization yet. So these are solid investments. And fourth, I have these coins in my portfolio. These are coins that I have been buying at some time. And that is why I also support the theory to enter into these positions. My first coin is XRP, and you may be surprised by this, but even with the lawsuit, I think we have a great chance to go up in the price with this token. It's currently at $1.19. The all-time high was $1.95 on May 2021. This is a local all-time high, it's not the main all-time high. The main all-time high was about $3 on the bull run of 2017, but we are not even close to that. So the last local all-time high was here, and we are 65% down on the price action to the current price to the all-time high. So from here to the all-time high is 65%, which is a lot. and I really think that we are going to revisit that local all-time high of April. Many coins are already doing that. Many coins of the top 10, top 20, top 30 are already surpassing the last all-time high of May or April. One example of that is Ethereum. That is why also I am not buying Ethereum in price discovery. But XRP, the chart is really good right now. We break the resistance of this purple line, which was resistance from all the way here, all the way from the all-time high. We have a lot of confluence here, a lot of resistance to break that. We break it and now we are trending about that line, but we are continuing this trend line, this yellow trend line with this double bottom formation. So this trend line with this line of resistance here, which was support here on these all-time highs, is forming a triangle also. Let me change the color here so you can see that. For example, let's put a blue there and blue here. So these two blue lines are forming a triangle, which is an ascending triangle between the price of XRP. And right now it's getting into the last part of the triangle, so we could expect a break very soon. So this is a pattern that is a bullish pattern normally, and we are in a bull run, so probably this could go to the upside. To do that, we need to break $1.32, and right now we are here at touching the lower part of this support area. So what I have to say here is that even if this is one of my top 3 coins, I would say wait a little to see what happened with the break of this triangle, because we have support here on this another yellow line, and we also still have the support of this purple trend line that we break there. Is still support here at $1.10. So has a lot of support areas, Ripple XRP right now. So in order to be worried and see a dump here, we need to go below $1 actually. Anything above $1, I think we are good with XRP. And now more on that, we need to see what happened with this triangle breakout. If we break $1.35, we can go really direct to $1.60 and then $1.90, of course, because the most resistance area that we have is around here, and this is $1.65. So breaking $1.30, you really don't have too much resistance here. Maybe this Fibonacci extension at $1.40, but really this could be a very good pump if we break this triangle to the upside. That is why XRP is my coin number 1. Well guys, my second coin is HOT, the Holo project. HOT is the token actually. The current price is 1 cent and 3. The all-time high was 3 cents and 1. This was April 2021, so we are 119% for the all-time high. If we check the price action here, we can see some interesting things in the chart. This red line is very important, coincide with the 0.6 Fibonacci extension from the last run that we have in this altcoin in April. Right now we are in that area, we are in the golden pocket, but we just break a couple of days ago in November. We just break what could be this big cap and handle formation with a very big handle. But you can see how this line is important. It was support here, support and resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, forming this round bottom, resistance again all the way here, forming the handle, and then more resistance here, and we broke this the 31 of October, and now it's held in a support. So we could see a rally from here to the last all-time high very quickly, without much resistance areas. Before we continue with the video, remember that I am doing an amazing giveaway. I will be giving half of a Bitcoin to one winner and 5 Ethereum to 5 different winners. If you want to participate, it's super easy, just a couple of clicks. Follow the link in the description. But remember that you need to be subscribed to the channel with the bell on to be considered. I see one point of resistance at 0.18. but if we go above this Fibonacci golden pocket, we can see a really nice rally for this. If not, we still have a lot of support at 0.012. I don't know, there are some indications that we can go lower here, but this will be very big support area. So why this is why HOT token is in my second top 3. So my third project is Silica. The token is SIL, currently at 0.1, and the all-time high was 25.9, almost 26 cents. The percentage for that is 161% below the last all-time high of May. That is why we have a lot of opportunity to go above and go into the local all-time high of May. Right now, this is 161%, which is a lot. What we need to do with Silica still is wait a little bit. I probably will enter also some positions if this happens. You can see this triangle, and this is similar to the XRP. We are moving similar in that sense. We have this bottom here area. This green rectangle is an area that in previous videos of Silica I explained that this area is a good moment to buy, because many times we come back to this level. So last time was here in July. This was a very good place to enter a position in Silica. But right now we are talking about this ascending triangle. This is a bullish pattern, and it was resistance here, here, and a big resistance here on September when Silica tried to go above this level. And this is at 13 cents and a half. So right now Silica is going up, higher lows, you can see here a low, higher low, higher low, higher low, and higher low right now. And here we are getting resistance from this level, or even a little lower, but we are inside this triangle. So we need to wait what happened. If Silica broke to the upside, this 13 cents and a half, and held it as support, then we can go directly to 16 cents, 20 cents, and then the last all-time high, which was at 25 cents around. 26 cents. So we need to wait the break of this pattern. I would not buy right now, even if this is in my top 3 of November. We need to wait a little bit, because we have risk to go lower here. If Bitcoin continue going down and doesn't support the $64,000, then Silica could break the support area, and that will not be good, and we could go lower to 7 cents and 6 cents also. So check a little bit about this and see what happened with this price of 13 cents. One thing that you can do is put in any of your applications that you manage crypto. You can put an alarm and tell you when the price of Silica goes to this level, check it, and you will be set. Or you can put already a buy order above these levels, but I would recommend you to check it. But anyways, these 3 are my top 3 coins: XRP, HOT, and Silica. These are all in the top 100 coins, but many of those coins are not in the top 50. So these are 3 coins that are ready to pump in November. Well guys, that will be all for this video. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell to get the notifications. And I will see you in the next video tomorrow. Bye.